Nay. Guys, what an evening it has been already.
It's true. That's crazy. All that stuff that happened with the party before we were live.
Yeah.
I can't believe Augustus died.
That's so weird.
What's even crazier, I can't believe that Augustus died, but he killed Q first. Like,
right.
That's what I can't believe.
Q.
Yeah.
It was wild.
He fell. Oh, shoot.
I can't believe the T-Pain was a guest spot.
Yeah, I know. That was rare. Like, that will never happen again.
Wow.
The real T-Pain is the hole in my heart.
Yeah. Yes, please do. Please do. Please address things before I address things.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh, I don't know about on stream. Block, you're muted on stream.
Might not be able to hear you.
How is that possible?
What about now?
Stream, can you hear
What about
us
now?
at least? Our funny jokes landed, right?
Should be good.
Are we good?
Okay. Okay.
I'll come in again.
Sorry. OBS kept crashing every single time I was doing anything with our scenes. So I had to recreate a completely new profile, and we do not have all the fancy bells and whistles that we normally have, like our player or character profiles and all that stuff. And we don't have our, of course, our prologue scene or all that. But anyways, that I just wanted to get that out of the way.
You were able, damn at what you were able to do in literally the same.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're to do this together really fast.
I'm about to puke.
This is pause for lock. Good job, Block.
Yeah. It's time for
I
wine.
can't hold my push to down. I was talking and clapping at the same time, so I was there instead.
Cheers.
It is
to an evening of Dind.
It's definitely time for wine now, though, we'll say. So sorry if I get a little crazy, but it's been rough.
It's 2020 luck. It's okay.
Flash forward an hour and a half from now, Kess is setting fire to a bunch of stuff for some reason. Locke had too much wine, so Kess had too much wine.
What's the governor look like?
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff to do tonight, and we are already super late due to things that we could not help. So I'm going to power through some notes as quickly as we can. Welcome to the Secret Adventure Society. We hope you all had a fantastic week, and if you haven't, we hope we can distract you for just a few hours. Things are rough, man, but we like D&D, and hopefully you do too. So hopefully you'll have fun. Yay! So yeah, D&D fun, good. Hope you enjoy. First announcements. As you can see, we are -1 goon tonight. He's got some things going on personally, but he actually recorded a video because he wanted to let everyone know what is happening, specifically coming from him. So, Locke, if you'd like to go ahead and play that.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to turn down music just a little bit. And chat, let me know if it echoes, okay?
Hey, Seth Crew. It's real early in the morning, so for me, so I appreciate it. It's going to be very quiet, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. We just dropped Harley off at the vet, and we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing for her health if it wasn't for you guys. And that means the world to me. And you guys need to know that I'm forever thankful for that. Keep spreading the word. We're going to do something. I personally, I don't want to spill any secrets or anything like that, but I appreciate you so much. I'm sorry I can't make it tonight. I did also vote today. I'm also out because we're dealing with some family stuff. My dad is in the hospital currently with COVID, and it's gonna be rough. So we're hoping to hear some good news about that today. Again, this is early this morning, so keep us in your thoughts, and I miss you guys. I hope nothing bad happens to Q while I'm gone. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.
Okay.
So yeah, for those very serious reasons, Goon will actually not be able to be here with us tonight, but I promise We'll, I mean, they'll take care of Q, I hope. Goon. I promise I'll try not to kill your character tonight, is what I'm saying. So yes, you guys keep Goon. I'm being serious, guys. Damn. You guys keep Goon and his family in your thoughts because it's very serious what they're going through right now. So yeah, but hopefully Goon will be back for our next session, which will be Wednesday, November 11th here at twitch.tv/Lochness.
Thanks.
You're welcome. If I was saying it phonetically, so that way if anybody, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if you're not able to catch all of the session for whatever reason, you can find us on YouTube and on your favorite podcast app. While you're there, please be sure to subscribe and comment and like and all that other stuff everywhere. Guys, we're real close to 100 subscribers on YouTube.
But also, Zach, like if I'm not mistaken, we're probably actually on your least favorite podcast service as well.
Actually, yes. We think of all the podcast services you love and hate. We're on all of them.
Yeah.
I hope.
I just think that's rad.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Because, it's subjective.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I was like, I want to keep going with that joke, but we should move on. So yeah, anyway, that's very exciting. Thanks to all of you who have been telling your friends and sharing the show on social. We super, super mega love you for it. Don't forget that if you tweet about the show using the hashtag Secret Adventure, you might, I said that really fast, it's Secret Adventure. We might name an NPC in the game after you. People like Simi, Captain Riddick, Hunter the Horse, Soph Taco, and actually Soph Taco, the burgled shopkeep, and some more folks that we might actually meet tonight. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Thanks, as always, to Blizzard Entertainment for allowing us to use music swells, music from World of Warcraft. Thanks to Aurelia Raff for our rad as hell character art. Thanks to our mods for being also rad as hell. One more announcement, and then we'll move on to other stuff. I'm actually really excited about this. We've been talking about this in our little SAS Discord for a while. But starting next week, the Secret Adventure Society has a talk show called Spilling the Ale. Basically, I'm just going to sit down with one or two of the players and talk about the game and their characters over a drink or two. We'll be taking questions from viewers. So if you have questions, you can submit them to our Slido link, which if Locke or one of the mods wants to put that Slido link in chat, we will try to answer. Those questions on the show. And I'm going to have to try real hard not to give stuff away. I'm kind of worried about that. So yeah, Spilling the Ale is going to air here on twitch.tv/Lotness on sessions on the main campaigns off Wednesdays. So as of now, oh god, I lost my notes. As of now, whether it's Spilling the Ale or our regular campaign, every single Wednesday there's going to be SAS content live every single Wednesday night.
That's a lot of sass.
That's a lot of sass. As Jen would say.
Sass! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, just like our game sessions, you'll be able to find the video of Spilling the Ale every Friday morning after it airs here on Twitch. Which is exciting to me. Do y'all have anything to add?
I think it's pretty exciting.
You said I'm ready for this. I think you're going to be better than Chris Hardwick.
I hope so.
Came for you, Chris. He came for you.
Okay, Roundtable Pitch Fest. Pitch your shit.
Hi, my name is Goon. I go to my coffee and is it coffee or Kofi? I'm still but I create D&D characters and backstories and maps for money. So go to Goon the Bard on Twitter, and I'll send it to Steve-O. Thanks, Goon. I appreciate you. My name is Steve-O. You can catch me at twitch.tv/CutterNerds, and it's Resident Evil month. What we're doing right now is we're doing a comparison stream between the PlayStation version of Resident Evil and the HD remake of Resident Evil. We switch between the two of them, and so follow me there. Generic.
We stream on twitch.tv/generic live. Eric does art. You can pay him to do art stuff at genericlive.com. And please make sure you go and vote.
That's like so important. We'll get to that
Yeah.
one later, I imagine.
Rock the vote.
Hrothmar.
I'm Hrothmar. I stream at Twitch TV/Hrothmar. I do fishing streams on the weekend mornings that get very out of hand, it turns out. And I write on Hrothmar.com. Yeah, that's all I have to pitch.
Live.
Highly recommend those fishing streams. They're fantastic.
And sometimes sad. Sometimes very, very sad.
Sometimes
Tragic.
unfortunate events
They're
happen.
great tragedies.
I've cried 3 times in my life. Once was at Halo 4, once was at Red versus Blue, and once was at Hrothmar's fishing stream.
And your wedding.
Yes, the 4th time. The 4th time.
Steve was like, what wedding?
Oh my gosh.
My what?
Oh my
You're
gosh.
right.
I'm Locke. Twitch.tv/Loch Ness. There.
Okay. And I am Zachy Wack. You can find me at twitch.tv/Zachy Wack. I play games and make jokes and stuff. Let's play D&D. Y'all want to play D&D? Let's play D&D.
Oh, I want everybody to know that Halloween alerts are not triggered tonight. I know that I had a timer that said that, but that is not
Oh, Loch Ness
That's
spot.
just-
What are you doing?
not true.
That's an alternative
You donate
fact. Please go
$20,
vote.
I'll stream.
Damn beat boops.
The beat boops. The cast will not be scared by alerts tonight.
Thank you.
No. Okay, let's get started. Previously on the Secret Adventures, unless any of you guys have anything else that you would like to say, of course.
I love those intros.
Yeah, it's like such aggression. We're gonna do this now, unless you guys have. Unless you, stuff. I mean, I'm good. If you're good, I'll go on.
We're good. Oh, no,
I'm
by
gonna
all
move
means.
you
That's all.
around a little, Zach.
That's just fine.
Here's Zach. I'll set you up, okay? Previously on Secret Adventurer Society.
After a tierly new. Okay, after
just-
set me up again.
Drop the ball. Okay.
Set me up again.
Previously on Secret Adventurer Society.
After a nearly 2-week journey across the sea from Evercrest, you all found yourselves on land in Waterdeep. There were various antics, including shopping, a bit of stealing, a communal bath, and some property damage, before you made your way east toward New Hexton, where your employer, Zeffie Alemason, has asked you to investigate reports of missing persons that she suspects to be connected to activity vampiric in nature. Based on your experience in this adventure so far, you have reason to believe her hunch. While in Waterdeep, you encountered a frantic young woman from New Hexton named Lethai Arringham, whose son Tiberius had gone missing. From her drawings, you were able to recognize her small child as one of the vampiric creatures that you had fought a few days before whilst on the high sea. Now, after a day of travel, you have found yourself in the mysterious New Hexton that many of you perhaps assumed to be dank and brooding, but instead, you found its people to be preparing for a kind of festival. As a matter of fact, the only thing nearing suspicion that you found upon first glance was what appeared to be an extravagant, but most likely abandoned mansion atop a hill outside of town. You found the citizens to be in a good humor as they decorated storefronts and assembled pop-up tents and just sort of enjoyed the intoxicating smell of smoked meats and frying breads and roasting vegetables. And that is where we will begin tonight's session. It's about 4 p.m. The shadows are growing longer and the chatter on the street is growing more and more excited as the festivities approach. With that, the day is yours. What are you doing?
Are we at the inn still? I'm sorry.
No, we were on our horses. We just kind of rolled up in New Hexton, right?
Yeah,
We're just
you guys have
kinda
not made
sitting
it to. You guys have not gone anywhere yet.
Oh, we were trying to figure out whether or not we had some kind of contact.
Yeah, we don't really have any contacts though, right? It was,
You do not.
I mean, well, our best point of contact would probably be whoever Zeffie sold ale to, that she can't now contact, you know?
Did we get that information?
That's kind of, we don't know who it was, but
Okay.
I feel like that's the only
we do-
real point
yeah.
we have.
To an inn!
I was going to say that. Maybe we go to an inn.
It's always a good place to find information.
Okay. Who is?
Bank our horses.
Yeah. So let's see. Who is leading? Who is like? Is everyone kind of looking out as you meander through town? What's our marching order?
I think I was in the front because I was not exhausted anymore, and like everybody else got hit with it. So,
Right.
Yeah, I'm.
Everybody. Jindy and Q did not. Just
Jindy and Q didn't.
But
yeah. And then so me and Jin were in the front, I believe.
Okay.
And then everybody else is just kind of following behind us.
So Jindy and Dorf, could I get you guys to make investigation checks?
You got it, boss.
Nat 20 on my first roll
good
of the
at
night.
Nice.
Oh,
This night's
That's a-
turning around.
that's a good
I got a
time.
14. 14 on
Okay.
it for me, yeah.
Okay. So as you guys are walking through town, Jindy, something catches your eye. There's like a tall temple, taller than really any of the other buildings in town, and it has a familiar adornment of a pair of eyes carved into the wood above the doorway. You would recognize this to be the symbol of Saloon.
Okay.
So you see that as you're walking through town. And you're easily enough, you would be able to remember, where it was.
Okay.
And both you and Dorf, after about 15 minutes of walking, you see, like I said a moment ago, you see several pop-up tents, several kiosks that seem to be like rolling kegs around from various buildings and from carts, like trying to get set up for the evening. Eventually, you find you're able to smell a particularly stout smell of ale. And you're able to see that you are near a pub. There's a sign that says Kenrith's.
All right, let's go to the pub.
Okay.
I say we go to the
See
pub.
if we can find any
Tire
information over there, and also ale over there.
Get a drink.
Yeah, Okay, I need to rest. I'm just like, this is nice. This is good. A drink
Okay.
and a rest.
Okay. All right. So you guys head over to Kenrith. There's as you step inside, there's not really anyone there just yet. There's not really any. It seems like most of the commotion is going on outside. You see a kind of older man. Let's see. He looks to be about in the mid-70s. Dark skinned. He's wearing breeches and a tunic. He's got a bandana tied around his head, and he's got long white dreads coming out the back of it. And he's sort of like bussing about in the kitchen, kind of wiping the counter, doing general, barkeep shit. And you also, the only other person in here is, let's see. You see a tiefling, kind of an androgynous tiefling. About 5'1", so it's pretty short for a tiefling. Their feet are just barely touching the ground. In the booth that they're sitting in, they're wearing like leather pants and a long shirt and vest, and they're scribbling like furiously into a book, and they're humming to themselves while they do so, and they're tapping their feet on the floor kind of arrhythmically as they write. There's also like they've got a piping hot cup of tea and a plate of cookies that they're just pinching off a bit at a time and dipping it into the tea. They have on their left arm, they have several tattoos going up their left arm. And let's see.
That tea and cookie sounds amazing right now, by the way, like out of character.
That does sound good, doesn't it? So yeah, they are the only other person in here besides the barkeep. There are several booths. You don't really smell anything cooking. It's kind of like, how you sometimes go into a hotel restaurant and you have to walk through it, and there's all the chairs are on the tables and things like that, and it's just kind of, there's not much going on, but you know that there will be later.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Do we want to get rooms here?
I'm gonna go up to the bar and just order now.
Okay.
God, can I get a pint, please?
Oh yeah, of course, I can do that for you. Or any of the rest of you having anything?
Aye, same.
I have a sudden hankering for tea and cookies, I think.
Tea and cookies, my specialty. All right, yeah. So tea and cookies and an ale, and what are the rest of you having?
Awesome tea as
Ale.
well.
Ale.
3 ales, 2 teas. And then Q kind of pipes up. He's like, "Do you have any cave crickets?" I don't have what And the man kind of looks like confused for a minute. And he just kind of turns on his heel and goes to get your stuff.
Apparently they
So
don't
you
have
guys-
cave crickets here, Q. Sorry.
Are you guys all sitting at the bar?
So we're all at the bar, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's our plan here? We're looking for more of those vampire types that we fought on the boat, right?
Yeah, I don't know if we can just ask around about vampire types, but I guess we start with missing persons.
You guys hear
Oh,
the
that's a good idea.
The tiefling over in the booth has stopped humming. They're not looking at you, but they've kind of stopped humming.
Well, there's not too many people to question in here, so makes it a little bit simpler, I guess.
Kind of looks like they're happy that everyone's missing, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. They're going about their business like nothing really happened, huh? Interesting.
I'm
There is a
laying
Go ahead.
my head on the bar. Like,
Oh, you're already drunk, eh, kid?
No.
Look at her. She's
You
passed
okay,
out
miss?
cold. She hasn't even gotten a drink yet.
I'm just tired. I'm just so tired. I'm so freaking tired.
And we'll have tea soon. That'll help perk you up. It'll be nice.
Okay.
The barkeep kind of steps out. Are you okay, miss?
I just said I was tired.
Well, do you guys need a place to stay tonight?
Probably.
Yeah, honestly.
Do I get this is how do I ask this out of character? If Augustus looks around the inn, do I get any weird like people get murdered here vibes?
We're doing
People getting murdered here.
we're doing a vibe check.
We're doing a
Vibe check.
Yeah, what's the vibe of the
A vibe would just be an insight. Yeah, make an insight check. I
Okay.
think that would be appropriate.
3 total? That's a +1. So
You're happy to be here.
sure beats the road. I'm all for a nice cozy place to stay tonight.
Hey, barkeep, what's your rates for this place?
Oh well, let's see. Would you be needing one room all together or a separate room? We actually no one has rented out the suite yet.
How sweet is the suite?
Wait.
Well, I mean, it's nothing. Where do you folks come from? Like, it's nothing like nothing fancy like you'd find in Waterdeep or anything like that. But it's it's fair.
How many beds are in the suite?
Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's going to be enough room for all of you to have a bed of your own, except for that one. He points to Q. You might have to sleep on, if you're okay with him sleeping on the rug in front of the fireplace. You've got enough room for all of you to have a bed of your own.
Pierce chimes in. Oh yeah, he loves that shit.
It usually curls up at the foot of Augustus's bed, so it's all right.
Pierce is gonna turn and look at Jindy and Kess and go, "Is that weird or no?"
Is it one large room or are there more couple rooms? Like, is it
As Pierce knows, I sleep naked.
He does.
What's
oh.
I forgot about that.
You get used to it.
Oh.
So I just want you to know nothing's changing.
Well, wait, to be honest, we've all seen it.
Each of the rooms.
We've all seen it.
Well, we took
This is a
baths.
very peculiar group.
Dwarf,
dynamic
do you
that
not
all
remember
have,
you
isn't it?
farted at us?
It's a very
That's
interesting
all kind of blurry.
I guess
We've become very close.
guess it would only be weird if we made it weird, right?
That's my experience with things of that nature. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
only weird
sexualize
if you
my
make it
body.
Weird.
Well, now I feel weird.
So yeah, me too, son. Me too.
I'll take a room by myself.
Well, now there are partitions. In each
I'll
of
take a room with him by himself.
There's
Wait, if there's partitions, let's just split the room. Let's just split the room. It doesn't.
You can have your own room if you wish, but there are partitions, and I'll be able. It'll be a little bit cheaper split between all of you than having a room to yourselves, each of you. I'm just trying to help out a little bit.
Listen, all this room talk is fascinating, but Let's just get it on. Get the suite and deal with the dwarf nudity.
All right.
Okay.
We should be fine.
All right.
Okay, so that's going to be about 8 gold split between all of you.
Fine.
Okay.
I mean, you can pay in the morning. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
That works for me.
Pierce will just go ahead and give him 8 gold straight, like
Oh,
myself.
thank you, Sonny. Appreciate it.
I just slide Pierce 2 gold.
Yeah, I'll
Same.
send him as well.
Did you say you you're sliding him 12 gold?
2 gold.
No,
Two.
like, so Pierce paid out of pocket, and then we were kind of doing that thing where, like, you know, Pierce put it on his tab, but then everyone
Right.
else is like, here's $5 for the pizza kind of thing.
Right. I thought you said 12. I was like, you're giving him interest for that 3 seconds that passed. So where do you folks come from?
Outside.
Water
From
deep.
outside.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, we're from Waterdeep.
I've been to Waterdeep a couple of times.
It's not the water's not that deep there. It's kind of
Well, I mean, you got to get out into the ocean just a little bit for it to get deep. I mean, it's it's a
well, then
town,
every
not
port
a-
town could be called Waterdeep.
That's I'm not. Did I do? I'm sorry if I did something to upset you, son.
No, I'm just I'm very tense. I mean, there's a lot going on here. What's this festival thing?
Oh, it's the
that's
Radish Festival.
happening? Well, I mean, do you guys like hunt radishes?
Wait, why?
What's so
Radish
special
is a
about
vegetable,
them?
son.
Oh,
You don't really hunt radishes.
We're from Waterdeep. We're not. There's not a.
I don't have radishes there.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel
maybe
like
not a radish.
radishes are a pretty common root vegetable, but here in New Hexton, it's sort of our main thing. Pretty much everybody and their mothers are radish farmers. So we have at the fall radish harvest every year we have a nice festival to celebrate.
Oh, sounds great.
What kind of things happen during the Radish Festival? Like, how long does it last? Is there any like cool things we should be keeping our eyes out for?
Oh, you gotta get on the roller coaster, son. The roller coaster's always a hoot. So you can do that. There's the roller coaster.
Coaster.
You know that big fucking thing out on the edge of town? I don't really know how you could miss it.
Oh yeah, we saw it last session. We did.
I don't think I'm tall enough to ride.
we saw it.
I feel there's not really a height requirement.
Oh, that's just a
Yeah,
safety
some of the-
That's
standards.
dangerous.
Some of the mages in town put it together. It's real safe. It's real safe.
Oh, you have mages here.
Well, I mean, we got the 2 or 3 mages. We just got a few people. Council of Elders and all that.
I have to talk with them later.
Well, their title makes it seem like they know more things than they actually do, but
They know more about radishes than I do.
they know quite a bit about radishes. Yes.
I'm sorry, I love this DM speak. Don't worry about them, guys. Come on.
You can talk to them if you want to. I don't know who the fuck that guy was. You can talk to them if you want to. You're probably going to if you ride the roller coaster, is what I'm saying.
Listen, sound delightful.
Okay. You guys are all just incredibly tense. One ale on the house. What do you have? We got the finest ale mason ales. We just whatever you guys want.
Can I get extra cookies?
Extra cookies. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
How's business?
It's not
been?
radish ale, is it?
There's not any radish ale. This one comes actually from Evercrest, but we've got you said you can actually go. They've actually got a drinking contest with some radish liqueur at the festival. You might want to hit that up.
I fucking hate radishes.
How?
Well, you turn it into booze. It's much better, I promise.
You picked the wrong time to come to town, Pierce.
Yeah, I know.
Just like,
What was that, young lady?
oh, how is business been lately with all of
business
the people coming in for the festival and?
We don't have very many people come in for the festival. It's mainly just folks here in town. Yeah, but I mean, business has been fair. It's been the same as we're really the only pub here in town.
Where do you get all your ale from?
Oh, I get it from Ale Mason, old Zeffy.
Hey,
Oh, you know Zeffy?
I do know Zeffy.
Oh, well, that's magical.
This makes sense then. Ooh,
She's salt of the earth, that Zeffy.
When was the last time you spoke
with
with
a
her?
keg.
I lean over to Dwarf and I whisper, "Wait, if I'm not mistaken, we like have a bunch of booze with us, right? Like this is."
That we do. We have all our horses are loaded with them.
How many kegs do we still have left?
We haven't really drank any of them. I mean, Dwarf has had a little bit on the ship, but like we haven't really touched them.
Hold on, I'm talking to Augustus.
Do you guys remember how much you had in the first place?
What's that, Augustus?
Do we need a permit?
Oh, I think we're good. I think we'll be fine. Okay.
Like, I mean, like, what if we like sold it?
We had like 5 kegs, I think.
Okay, so we had like
Are you guys?
kegs.
Are you all sellers of Zeffy's? Do you have some of Zeffy's ale?
Sure.
I have a little bit on hand.
Would you happen to have any of the Mardostan dark ale?
Oh, no.
Actually,
No.
You don't have any of that?
No.
What about Lifewell Stout?
No.
I'm fresh out of that one and it's very popular.
I don't remember.
I know we don't have the Mardostan because I would
Did I write that?
definitely remember that.
What about some of the Saloon wheat? Do you have anything?
No, we have no.
Sell them whatever we have.
do you have a cup? I can bring you some samples of what we have.
This is kind of weird for you to come into a pub and then bring me the samples, but sure. I do.
When was the last time you got a shipment from her?
We got one probably 7 or 8 weeks ago.
Ooh, I'm not sure that'll be enough to last you through the festival if it gets busy in here.
Oh, we've got plenty. We've got plenty. It's just a couple of key flavors that I'm running low on.
When was the last time you talked with Zeffy, though?
I talked to Zeffy probably. Wrote her a letter. She hasn't quite written back yet. Wrote her a letter saying that I'd be needing some more after the festival, probably 3-4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, so you guys are like close, but not like super like business acquaintances kind of thing.
Well, I do miss the days where Zeffy would actually come in and see me in person, but since her empire has expanded to all of Faerun, it's a little bit difficult for her to visit everyone anymore. But
I can kind of raise my eyebrows at the bartender when I say that. Like,
are you okay? There's something in your eye.
We have.
yeah, hold on one moment. Let me excuse me. I get up and I go to find the bathroom.
We have the Neverwinter Pale Ale, a wheat ale, Bahamut Stout, and an Elvish Brew.
Oh, can I have you said you have a keg of the Bahamut Stout.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get one of those? I'll give you 40 gold for it.
60 gold.
40 gold is my usual going rate. With Zeffy, did it go up?
Just
Yeah,
during
the
festival.
demand has been a little high.
Make a persuasion check. Actually, deception. Make a deception check.
While this is happening, I
We got a free game, whatever.
I want to look
9.
at
10.
Pierce, and I'm just gonna kind of like be like, do you think it's weird that Zeffy said she lost contact, but then like he's been trying to contact her, and then like she said like that she lost contact.
Yeah, I don't think she ghosted him.
No, I mean, well, we don't.
Especially, I'm in the bathroom. I can't help.
Augustus, the room that you found is not quite so much. It's not quite so much a bathroom. There's not really any running water here, but you find there's a room that's got like a mirror and a wash basin. Not really anything resembling a toilet.
Is the mirror mounted to the wall?
Is there what?
This is gonna be a weird question, but hear me out. Is the mirror mounted to the wall?
It is not. It's sort of just leaning up against the wall.
How big is it?
Probably 4 feet by 1.5 feet. 4 feet tall by 1.5 feet.
All right, I'm good. I'm gonna come out of the bathroom. Anyway, I guess that's an idea, but I don't think the time is right. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
I've got a question. You haven't heard from Zeffy in a while. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, I've not heard from Zeffy in quite some time. Miss, I'm sorry, I can't really afford any expenses I actually have to run by Sparkles, but I can talk to her and see if that's something that you'd be, if I could pay 60 gold for that much. It's a bit different than the usual run and rate, so I have to run that by her.
I just whisper, Sparkles.
Oh, Sparkles owns the place.
Oh.
Sparkles, name for listener, Sparkles USA.
Is Sparkles the one that speaks mostly to Zeffy, or is
I
it
place
you?
the orders most of the time.
Okay.
Sparkles, Kenrith was Sparkles' father.
Well, Blue, do we want 40?
That's fine.
40 I can do without talking to Sparkles. That's fine. So he sort of gets down underneath, and you hear like a safe door swing open and some clanking of metal coins, and he throws a coin purse down on the table. Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, before you go anywhere, I have a question for you.
All right, I'm listening.
You haven't
I've
heard
got no
from
place
Zeffy
to
in
be
a
right
while.
now anyway. What?
Have you noticed anybody unusual in town? You said that it's mostly villagers for the festival. Nobody comes in, nobody unusual, no new people.
No, you lot are certainly the most unusual I've seen in quite some time.
That's for damn sure. I'm just gonna look at the other party members
Is none
like,
of the rest of you want another ale?
oh god, yeah.
No, I was holding out for some tea and cookies personally.
Oh, the cookies should be done. Let me run get them. And he sort of like shuffles off into the kitchen, and you hear like, like he kind of burns himself on the thing as he reaches in to grab it. Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And he shuffles back out, and he's got 2 cups of tea, one for Augustus, one for Jendi, and then 2 plates of cookies.
I stand up from the bar and I walk over to the tiefling.
While he was back there, could I have handed everybody their like 6 gold and 5 silver for the portion of the keg?
Yep.
Okay.
Easily enough.
I figured that would be fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem. So you guys get that split up. Kess, you said you go over and talk to the tiefling? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the tiefling is just kind of like, they're sitting there to themselves. They're just kind of humming and scribbling furiously. They look up at you. Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Happy to be here.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yes. Are you? I'm sorry. Are you not?
What can I would like to make a insight check.
On
Pierce
what?
is gonna hover between
On-
these 2 groups.
And if there's anything deeper there. Like if they really
okay, whether or not you believe them.
If they're troubled, really. Like from the second we walked in, like have they been like troubled in
Okay,
any
go
way
ahead.
or worrying or anything like that? Okay. That was I'm sorry, that was insight? Oh, my insight's really good. 18.
18. Okay, yeah.
I got a question real quick
Go ahead,
before we move on. Are those of us with exhaustion level 1, we have disadvantage to
Oh
rolls?
shoot!
You
yeah.
sure do. Thank you. Thank you,
Oh,
Teacher's
okay.
Pet.
It's still an 18 because my next one was a natural 19, but my insight is a +7. So
Nice.
Okay. So the first one was actually the worst.
the
roll.
yeah, the first one was the worst one.
Okay, yeah, looking and studying this tiefling for a couple of moments, they're genuinely happy to be here. You get the vibe that it's not that they're necessarily carefree. They've got things that bother them, things that they've experienced, but they're not necessarily unhappy. Make a perception check for me, please.
With a disadvantage? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Oh man, I'm good at perception too. Wait, yeah, I was making sure I was on the right character. That is a 19.
19? Okay, you notice they're missing a pinky on their right hand. I'm sorry. I feel like we got off on a weird foot. Hi, I'm Toxima Tinker. You can call me Tox. Name for listener, Toxima.
Toxima, oh my gosh. Okay. Toxima. I'm Kess.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Hi, Kess. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Would you like to sit down?
Yeah.
You seem upset. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, we're kind of trying to figure out some things.
Are you from New Hexton?
No, but we've heard a lot about it. And
I'm not from New Hexton either. It's a weird place, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Have you heard about some not so great things happening here?
Oh, I came into town to write a book on the town. They've got this really interesting 24-hour system, and that's why I came here. But like when I got here and started investigating, there's some weird stuff. There's like I can't quite put my finger on it. There's secrets, and I don't know who's keeping them from whom. But they're kind of leaning over the table and whispering at you.
Secrets. I motion to Pierce.
I'll walk over there.
Oh, is he with you?
We're all.
They kind of lean over and wave at the rest of you. Hi, I'm Tox.
I'm gonna walk over and sit down with them.
Okay.
Hi, the name's Dwarf.
Fucking cookies.
Eating your fucking cookies.
We were kind of hired to come investigate some stuff, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were hired. See, I'm just kind of here on my own.
Well,
You said 24-hour cycle. What is that? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. Okay, so what they have done, like 150 years ago, the town kept getting destroyed by these gnoll invasions from out in the hills. So basically New Hexton is two towns. There's a day town and a night town. So like during the day, it's just a normal town. People are up and about, but at night, only half the people go to bed and then the other half are asleep during the day. So they have this weird sort of thing, and that helps them be ready in case there's ever a gnoll incursion.
That's weird.
a gnoll incursion.
It's really, really genius. Like, yeah, gnolls are a really big problem out here in these foothills. So like by doing that, there are more people awake, so they never really get caught off their guard. It's been a great system for them for 150 years.
Is it the same people every cycle, or do they switch it up?
Yeah, there are people. They've got like a nice registry of people who are more awake in the daytime and who are awake in the
There's a set day shift and a set night shift.
There's a day shift and a night shift. Yeah,
but
it's not really a registry, but it's kind of an understood sort of thing.
The day shift and the night shift haven't been switching.
Not that I've noticed since I've been in town.
Do you ever notice anyone from the night shift out during the day?
You know, I've been looking for that because it's like I said, there's some weird stuff going on, but I've not seen anyone. How long have you guys been in town?
5 seconds.
Just got here.
5 seconds. Okay, so the entirety of this conversation is all you've been in town.
Well, you saw us walk through the door. That's basically when we kind of got here.
Well, I'm very glad I ran into you. What are the rest of your names? I've got Kess, and you're Pierce, right?
My name is I have guns, don't bother me.
Door fire bottom.
I don't know what that word means, but okay. Door firing bottom.
I'm Jindy.
The same.
Pierce looks over at her and goes, "Your name is Jendi?"
Yes, Her name is Jindy.
Her? What was your name?
That's Q. Points to where the Q is.
That was a shitty shit. I turned into the guy at the bar. I'm sorry. Dude.
Yeah, you did.
No, not you. I said Q.
What did you say? You. What was your name? Looking at Augustus.
Am I
At the bar.
I'm still eating my cookies at the bar. Yeah, she like.
Is he with you?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Augustus.
Okay.
We also call him Turtle.
No, we don't. You do.
Pierce calls him Turtle.
This is Pierce.
I'll just call him Augustus.
We use names like civilized people.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes I call Pierce big asshole though.
Well, sometimes we all do. Yeah.
So, who paid you to come investigate?
Can I tell whether like if this person's like trustworthy or not? Is there a sense of
Make an insight check.
insight check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god! Damn this exhaustion. 6.
6. It's hard. They're hard to read.
Okay.
You don't necessarily get any bad vibes, but you're having trouble getting a read on them.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily say we're here for anybody. You know, we're just checking things out. You said that you're here alone. I mean, how did you hear about this town?
Well, I spent quite a bit of time wandering, and this town, like the 24-hour system, and this is on a trade route. So like word has spread over the years, kind of what they do, and I thought it'd be a fascinating concept for a book. So I just thought I would come here and write about it, and hopefully get the information out, because like the economy here, look at the buildings. The buildings are fantastic. So I thought it would, be a nice system for other towns to adapt, and maybe they'd be safer, and maybe they'd, be financially healthier because of it,
Can I check to see if they're full of shizzy?
Yeah, go ahead, make an insight check.
I don't know about safer, Dorf said under his breath.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, you believe them.
Okay.
I'm like, talks.
Yeah,
And I whisper, we just fought vampires.
Huh.
That's so hot.
So
We just fought vampires.
So the day shift, night shift means something a little different whenever you think about it in those terms, don't you think?
You fought vampires here in town?
No, but that's why we were supposed to come here.
Huh. Do you think... I mean, there would have been they've been on the day and night shift system for, over a century. Do you not think that it would have come out by now if it was vampires this whole time?
I don't know.
How long have they been doing the Radish Festival?
The Radish Festival. The Radish Festival. Hey, Dex. Yeah, what? How long have you guys been doing the Radish Festival? Oh, about 40 or 50 years, 60, something. 40, 50, or 60 years, almost certainly.
How long have they been?
When they shout, Augustus notices that they're not coming back to the bar, so I'm going to go join them.
Okay, yeah, you're able to pull up a bar stool and just kind of... Like, a couple of you are like standing, leaning on bar stools over to the side of this booth. Up against the window. You guys are still the only people in the bar.
Listen, Talks, we don't
Cookies.
want to raise any suspicions while we're here, so if you could keep this conversation that we're having right now on the down low, that'd be very helpful to us.
Oh, my lips are sealed. Just tell me, if you find anything, or if there's anything I can help you with. I'd be happy to help. That sounds. if there are vampires, that's much more interesting than a shift cycle, wouldn't you think?
Yeah. Could be a good book.
I can't get the magistrate to cooperate with me for some reason on writing this book, so I'm kind of having to figure things out on my own.
Okay.
But do you know if there's a prominent family or anything in this town?
A prominent family.
Or does the magistrate pretty much?
The town magistrate is pretty much there's not really a social hierarchy here in town, but they're all pretty much people of the clay, farmers and blacksmiths and things of that nature. But the town magistrate is certainly the most powerful person in town. A fellow by the name of Idej Zat, named for Jedi Taz.
But backwards. Jedi say but backwards.
Yeah. It was actually his suggestion to do that backwards.
Some guy named Jedi.
Yeah.
Wait, what was his name?
Idej, Idej. Zat, Z-A-T. Surname Zat.
How about the temple? Have you learned anything about the temple while you've been in town?
There are a few parishioners who go there. Just like most towns on the continent, these people are not necessarily beholden. Most people are not necessarily beholden to one god per se, but there are a few parishioners who primarily worship Saloon. At least that I've noticed. Probably a couple of dozen that are in there.
Have you noticed that they're out specifically at nighttime or during the day?
Most of the time, anyone who goes into the Temple of Saloon because it's she's the goddess of the moon, so they're going in there at nighttime. Not necessarily late at night. Like there's this intersection 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock where everybody's awake. So
there's an overlap.
Well, yeah. As far as just when everybody is awake. But usually the most popular hours are like early evening for people to be going into the Temple of Saloon. But have you been in there? It's really, really pretty.
No, we just got here.
There's no ceiling, so at nighttime the moonlight shines in. It's gorgeous.
I do have a question. Oh, go ahead.
There's one more. Do the two shifts ever interact with each other?
Sure.
Okay.
Like I said, there's people, there are spouses who split. One of them, is alive and awake during the day, and one is alive and awake during the night. It just depends on, some people are night owls, some people are morning birds,
Pierce looks at Kess.
Okay. Another question about the magistrate.
Uh-huh.
Are they on the night cycle?
The magistrate is actually on the day cycle. You usually only see him around during the daytime.
Okay. None of this makes any sense. Okay.
We've heard in Waterdeep there have been some stories about disappearances. Has there been anything like that around here?
They kind of look around. There are some people who whisper about disappearances, but by and large, there are people, they acknowledge that people are missing, but they're not really willing to admit that something is strange about it. They're like, oh, maybe they just ran away from home, or maybe they, weren't happy with their spouse anymore, or things like that. But it seems like every week there's someone new. I've only been in town for I've not been in town for long, but.
Well, since you seem like someone that we're divulging some information to, I can confirm that some of the missing people have turned up as vampires. So that's what we're investigating.
We can confirm that, actually. That is true.
I must ask how you can confirm that. That is.
Remember when we said
we killed a child.
Remember when I said we killed vampires? We killed vampire.
Yeah, we killed the shit out of him.
Yeah, he died twice technically.
Came back as a nice ghost.
Actually 3 times, because the nice ghosts I cover Q's ears. And then Nice Ghost died. But it's kind of like, you know, I'm like covering Q's ears.
Hey, Dex. Can I get another ale, please? Actually, just 3 ales just for me, please. Thank you.
Okay. Puts his hands on his heart. Whew. I don't know why. I thought you were going to tattle on us for a second.
Oh, I mean, if I was going to tattle, it wouldn't. Dex is a good guy.
Tattling
I know that
doesn't.
now, but like, it was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, you know, yeah, it's true.
I guess
You know,
this is great.
it's comforting to meet people from outside of town. You folks are the first people from outside of town I've met since I've been here.
Really? No other travelers? Nothing?
I mean, not really. There's, I mean, we're on a trade route, so there's some people, but this is the first, meaningful conversation I've had.
Oh.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys telling me this. I should be careful.
Yeah.
They kind of zone out for a minute.
If you have any information that could possibly help us, and we'll give you any information we can get to help your story, but we would appreciate it.
Are you staying here at Kenrith's?
Yeah, we got a suite. This one sleeps naked, but we all decided it wouldn't be weird.
Well, good luck with that.
You get used to it.
I'd like to go over to the bartender and ask, do you have any garlic?
Garlic? Of course I have garlic.
Can I get just a small, a bowl of chopped garlic?
And he turns around, turns on his heel, and goes into the kitchen, and you hear, ah, shit! And he brings you out. He brings you out just like a plate of garlic, and his finger is bleeding a little bit. It looks like he chopped the tip of his finger off. Here you go. I managed not to bleed in the garlic, but there you go.
Do you also
want
have
it chopped, right?
Yes. Never mind. Thank you. I want to get my vial of holy water out and put the garlic in it.
Okay. Easily enough
So
to do that, yeah.
I want to have garlic holy water, pretty much.
Okay.
And then I'll just
From
put it
Olive
back.
Garden.
From Olive Garden.
We need to dip our breadsticks in that.
Soup, salad, garlic, holy water.
When you're here, you're undead.
Oh, God. That's the name of the episode. Okay.
What time of day is it?
By now, you guys have been in Kenrith's probably an hour and a half. It's probably 5:30. The sun is getting lower. The shadows are getting longer outside. You can see outside. And people are actually starting to any of the actual buildings and businesses are starting to close up, and people are starting to come out and go to the shops and get drinks and walk around and go into the different tents and things.
Is it safe to say that we've taken a short rest while we're in here? Not
Yes.
doing anything? Okay.
Yes.
That's okay. Thank you.
Short rest.
I would like to go over to the temple about that quote unquote bewitching hour where everybody kind of is there. I don't know if anybody would like to go with me or if people wanted to rest up.
So here's the question. Do we stick around and try to see what's going on at night? Or do we get some rest because some of the team looks pretty rough right now?
Well, if tonight's the only time the Radish Festival happens, we kind of might... I mean, if it's an old festival they've been doing for forever, and there are old vampires that have been here for forever, something weird might go on during the festival.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
We're still next to Talks, right?
Yeah.
We're still sitting there? Okay.
And so you said the festival was literally tonight?
Well, yeah. I mean, the
It's not a festival that just continues. It's just tonight.
It's about a week long.
Okay.
Okay.
Tonight's the start of it.
All right.
Tonight's the start of it. Yeah.
Is there anything special going on? Do you know, Talks? If there's anything
I mean,
special going on tonight?
I keep hearing about this roller coaster, and they've been building. It went up so fast, but it looks like it went up safely. I don't know, but
No ceremony stuff going on?
Not really a ceremony. It seems like people, when the Radish Festival starts, it seems like people, I've not heard anything about a ceremony. It seems like they're just kind of ready to party, if that makes sense.
Right.
So maybe we have some time.
Has anyone died on the roller coaster?
Not that I know of. They put it up every year, and I've never heard of anyone dying. Like, not, I mean, again, I've only been here for a little while, but I've, since they've been putting it up, I've not heard anyone say, like, don't get on the roller coaster, people die,
Yeah. Well.
Totally. I hear that all the time.
Okay. So are we resting tonight, or are we roller coastering tonight? I had a...
Augustus is leaning towards resting because he has a point of exhaustion, and I feel like as soon as he gets a little tired, he gets extremely tired. So he'll for sure be at the inn, but that's not to try and sway anyone. That's just like I feel like Augustus would be like, I'm fucking tired. I'm gonna be here.
Is there anybody that's not feeling tired that might want to go over to the temple with me?
I'll go with you.
Okay.
I need to just step outside for like a second, but then I might go take a nap because I'm feeling pretty tired.
I'll go with you guys. Before we split, though, I'm going to turn to Tox and I'm going to put 10 gold in front of Tox. I'm going to say, when you write this book, and you include what happens today, and I know you're going to, don't bullshit me. Don't put my name in there. Don't make up a different person altogether. If I recognize myself in this book, I will find you. And then I'll turn and leave the gold in front of Tox and leave that there.
I'm pretty hard to find.
I'm gonna put a gold in front of Tox and be like, make him a halfling. I don't know what to do.
You guys are fun. Okay. So
yeah, I've talked to Dan. I'll probably just hang out with them for a bit.
Okay. Dorf and Jendi and Pierce, you guys said that you are going to the temple right now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys head across town. Again, the smell of like meat roasting and like fried bread, it's just absolutely intoxicating. And it's even more so than it was earlier. People are starting to get noticeably tipsy at this point. It's probably a little bit after 6 by now. And then by the time you get to the temple, you don't really see anyone in there as you might have expected. It seems like most people are paying attention to the festival rather than inside, but the doors are open.
Before we walk in, I want to make sure that I have my my holy symbol like out visible.
Can
I
you
want to
remind
have
me what your holy symbol is? Is it like a...
It is.
It's a necklace, I think, yeah.
I have it in my little description real quick. Hold on. I said
Character art as well.
it's on my shield, so that would be on my back.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
And then tied to my belt.
Okay.
And then I want to have my garlic holy water like in my hand
Okay.
as we're like walking in.
To season the fried bread with.
Yeah.
I'm looking for some
So-
bread, y'all.
Yeah, there's when you go inside, you don't necessarily, again, there's not really anyone there. It's very quiet. The moon is starting to it's actually pretty high in the sky at this point. The sun is still setting, but the moon is already pretty high, and it is a full moon, and the